Hello, my friends. If you're new here, this is Janis of Sweetbriar Cottage. And today I'm going to just do a quick little video of a Pride and Prejudice journal that I made recently. And it's because one of my nieces suggested I make a Pride and Prejudice video because she really enjoys Jane Austen movies and maybe the books. I'm not sure she reads the books or not, but I know she likes them. And in one of my videos, she commented and suggested I make a, Jane Austen or Pride and Prejudice themed journal. So that's just what I did. And you know what? She's graduating from high school this year. And I'm going to give it to her for a graduation gift. So that is, the obvious thing to do when she makes a suggestion. And what better thing to do than give it to her? And I hope she likes it. I hope you like it, Hannah, if you're watching, which you probably will at some point. So to let you know a little bit about the video I made, or not the video, the journal, I made the cover from Printables, and the printables for the whole journal I made had like three major ones, which were Lizzy and Darcy by Amy Joy Studios, Jane Austen Journal Kit by Polka Art Studio, and French Cabinet Cards by Amity Bloom, which this is one of Amity Bloom's here. And I believe this is from the Lizzy and Darcy. Most of them were the, I believe, Jane Austen by Polka Art, most of the actual papers. So I sewed the two of the pages printed on cardstock, and I put padding in between, and then I sewed them together and quilted, or just crazy crazy stitching on the cardstock. And then I added a nameplate, Elizabeth Bennet. And then there's a tassel that's ready made. Then I added these from a bracelet that I had. And then this little dangly as well, with some lace and some antique, well, it's probably not antique, vintage trim there. I sewed this onto the cardstock, this little picture of Elizabeth, and then added some lace and corner protectors. That's, yeah. And inside, I didn't cover this up because you want to see her. And then my large ledger page, original page with the original writing, that's like a third of it right here. And I did want to say before we go on that this happens to be the week that the 20th anniversary of the 2005 Pride and Prejudice movie came out, and it will be on the big screen in theaters this coming weekend. Now, this might air after that because I want Hannah to receive this before I air or not air, but before I upload the video, because it's airing. But anyway, so it might be next week, after the fact. I don't know how long it would be in the video. Okay, I can't edit this because my editor isn't working right. So you're gonna have to, not that I edit out all my mistakes anyway, but so anyway, in theaters, I don't know how long it will be. It might be for a couple of weeks or something, but I know it's the 18th of April that it comes out in theaters. So there's that, and that's kind of fun. I didn't know that when I started making this. I just found that out a few days back, about 5 days ago. Anyway, inside we have mostly pockets like this that I used from the kits. And then that's an Amity bloom wallpaper, I think, tag. And then there's a little part of a napkin here that's cross-stitched. There's a pocket with some extra cards that Hannah can put where she would like or do anything with them. And then the pages, I added just my usual things or fun things to put in journals, like the music paper and other little printables. Not too many, but this is a wallpaper printable of mine, or copies of old wallpaper. And then here's an envelope. I only put that card in there, but more things could be added behind the card. This is a book page from a garden book that I have. Copy dyed paper, some pretty paper doilies, glassine paper, and some antique copies of antique paper, letters. This is a little pink gem on some tatting. And then we have another garden picture from that printable, and I think the garden things go well with the Pride and Prejudice printables, like this garden roses with this pretty wallpaper on this page. Added a few embellishments and netting. And there's the tag on some craft paper. Tried to make it a little bit interesting, but not overdone this time anyway. Or this one. This is one of Amity blooms. And then a few pages have the old lace on it. Just various handwriting to go with the, her Elizabeth writing and things like that. Like here she's writing, and back then that's really how they communicated if they weren't together. There's a few quotes on these. There's an old copy of a old magazine advertisement, and this is one of my old antique pages from an antique magazine that I have. Beautiful ladies in their gowns with some old fringe. Lots of room for Hannah to add pictures or write things, whatever she would like to do. Both, I should say. Now here's the other side. This first, of course that was the middle of it right there. As you can see, I added ribbon, or I closed it. I shouldn't say added ribbon. I held it together with ribbon, sewed it with ribbon. So the signature. Only one signature. I don't think I said that already. And then here's a page that I did embellish, and this has a gem there with antique lace, some washi tape, and then one card and 2 tags. More. Same here, 1 card with 2 tags that I added trim to the tags. And over here, washi tape. Embellished this magazine page with not only the journaling card, but some pretty fabric from an old wedding dress I have. More lace, and I love this lavender color. So pretty. And then a flip out of the coffee dyed paper for more writing space. Last scene. Same as the other side. Just the other side of the journal. The doily. So just some pretty colors, and basically looking like Pride and Prejudice journal. Here we have a pocket I formed from folding the large doily, rectangle doily, and you can put something in here, which I didn't do. I only put that tag there. This is some lace. Another flip out. There's a beautiful cobalt blue gem on some old lace. Collage this page. And there's 2 tags here. And I put the paper onto the, well, tag, I guess you would call this a journal card, not tag, a journal card, and I put it onto it so that the tags go underneath it. And the other side of the book page, here is a little card, or booklet I made, I should say, that has some paper inside. Oops. Where did I put that? On this side, I think. I better put that clip on there, or I will forget. So, like I said, the same as the other side, but the other side. There's a little card, like a wedding card. Collage that a little bit. And some original wallpaper. Here's the other side of the original ledger page that has beautiful writing on it. And here, another card with a wedding invitation for Elizabeth and Darcy's, Mr. Darcy's wedding invitation, right? Well, I hope you all can go see the movie if it's still out there when this airs. I mean, well, it sounds funny to say when this airs, but when you see this video. And I don't know if we'll get to see it or not, but Hannah, I hope you can see it, or did see it already if it's been out. But that's my gift to you, Anna. I hope you Hannah. I hope you enjoy it, and thank you all for watching. We'll see you in the next video, which will be coming up shortly because I have 2 more journals to show that I will be putting on my Etsy page. All right, thanks again. Bye-bye.